Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try, and no hell below us, and above us is only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too.
So I'm so happy to see all these people here. There's many faces I don't know, and I don't know how you found out about it, but it's great that you're here meeting other members of the community. We've got an email list right here, and if you want to continue to be interactive in the park, then feel free to write down your email address. We're gathered here today because of the work of a bunch of volunteers. We did a lot of work on this trail here with the Parks Department and the Urban Resources Initiative. We did invasive removals, we planted native shrubs. We did some trail maintenance and upgraded some of the trail along there, planted a tree, and then we worked on 4 different benches. I didn't even know these benches existed before, and I've run this trail probably 1,000 times before some people pointed them out. And now they're completely revitalized because of the work of a number of community members for everyone to enjoy. There's a couple of people that I'd like to thank for helping us out with all this. First of all, the Parks Department has been so helpful, offering administrative support. They've helped us get water for the plants, and we've had to water the plants pretty frequently. And they've cut some of the area around there to clear out so we could work in that area. So they've been so helpful. The second is Urban Resources Initiative, and they have been integral in this whole summer for us. This summer would not have happened at all without them. They have helped us with all of the plantings, with the support and everything, and there's 3 people in particular that I'd like to thank, and we'd like to give you guys t-shirts. And the first is Colleen, so thank you, Colleen.
Yay!
Thank you. And the second is Chris. Where's Chris Ozick?
Right here.
There he is.
Yay, Chris!
Chris was here. We were here on Thursday, and Chris showed up at 9 o'clock because we ran into some problems with the benches 9 o'clock at night, and was hammering away at with a sledgehammer at that bench. So, and his kids were there in tow. So we appreciate all the incredible effort that he's gone through to help us out. And finally, the person that is so important to our summer is Peyton. And Peyton has been here early every day that we've worked every Thursday from 6 to 8, and she's been here every day like a half an hour early. She's been so communicative and flexible with all of us, and she's been incredibly supportive, mostly with energy that has motivated our team to put in so much more effort. So we'd like to thank you with the t-shirt. We also got you a little gift.
Yay!
Really fun group, so I really appreciate it, and thanks everyone for coming out to share this experience.
A couple more things. The benches were made we took the concrete that was already there. We didn't want to destroy the concrete because we wanted to use as much of the structure as already existed. So we took out the wood, and we used wood that was donated by Reclamation Lumber, and this was wood that was on some boardwalk in some other city on the coast, and so they helped us cut it down and donated the wood. We planed it with a couple of volunteers and then painted it all. So I'd like to thank Reclamation Lumber as well. And then Grand Paint donated all the paint for that. So it's really fantastic that there's local businesses that can help us out and support the community. And then finally, I'd just like to say that I think seeing all these different age groups and people involved in the park is the main reason why we're all here. It's not necessarily to build benches, but it's to bring communities together. And for me, it's really important to bring communities like Cedar Hill and East Rock that are divided by the river and frequently have socioeconomic differences, to bring those communities together so we can learn more about each other, to bring the Yale community and the community that's lived here for a long time together, because I think there's a lot to learn from all of those two groups. And most importantly, I think it's to put a face on our neighbors, because so often we're just people that live here, and what's really important is for us to be neighbors, to say hi to each other on the street, and to know that we can rely on each other and help each other out. So, thanks.